There we go. Welcome, everyone. It is Tech for Senior. It is the 23rd of December. I want to welcome everyone and I hope everyone's having a Merry Christmas. Only a few more days till Christmas, and if you have not bought all your gifts, you're in the right place today because we're going to help you spend your money today. Also, I wanted to have some fun today and keep it very lighthearted with Christmas theme. So some Bob and Bill have been busy making videos, and they've made a couple of cute videos I'm going to show you today, and Bill's going to talk a little bit about how he did it. So that should be fun. And we've got some of it serious stuff. So we've got a really good show for you today. I want to thank. We spoke earlier in the show about donations. Will be next month. Will be January, and I'll be. For the past 5 years, we've successfully had a good fundraiser in January, and that kept us going for the year. And that will be, of course, we'll be talking a lot about that in January. But to get right off the mark early, I want to thank John Roy for a couple of donations he sent in this week. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, John. That was great. Today on our premiere video that will be coming in at half past the hour, Hewie's going to talk on 502 standards security. Chris is going to talk about making movies. And Bob is, of course, going to talk on security. All those will come up at half past the hour. And you should have got if you subscribe to our newsletter, you will have got the links and the information in our Saturday newsletter. And because of that, we want to thank, of course, the Central Florida Computer Society as a sponsor for our newsletter. Hopefully they'll continue on next year. I want to thank the Glendora Seniors Computer Club of California, and hopefully they also will be sponsoring our newsletter for the following year. And of course, I am sure, now I don't know if it's Chris and Jim here, I am sure Chris and Jim will be sponsoring it anyway. So that looks pretty good. So anyway, welcome and welcome everyone. Huey, let me just
Yes,
unspot myself. You're a happy man now. You've got your computer up and running.
yes. And it's great. It took three different parts, which almost made it a new computer, but it was the CPU. Intel had a problem with some of the 14th generation CPUs. And so they sent a newer one that was definitely not one of the ones with an issue. They replaced it and things are running smooth, and I'm reinstalling all my programs. I saved all my data, so I had all of my data, and I'm good to go. I'm having fun.
Excellent. Just a reminder for everyone as well, I mentioned it earlier, there is no Tech for Senior Live this Thursday. We're going to take the week off and have a good time with our families. But next week, when we come back, we'll be doing our prognostication, and we've been doing that for 5 years now. And I'll be taking the clips of everyone. Don't peek now because they are online, but I don't want anyone to go and peek over last year's. And I'm going to clip out what our experts said about this year and see if they get it right next year. So we'll see. Should be fun. We've done this we've done it for 5 years, and I think it's a lot of fun. So and Bob, you're looking rather Christmassy, and you've got a lot of Christmas videos out. I think you're muted.
It's that time of year, time to pass along some cheer.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. And Ray, I suspect our toe tapping music today will be something Christmassy.
I guess it will. This is my last one for Christmas this year, but it'll be a good one. Ron, I heard you mention about the next week's predictions. There's a rumor going around that when you play last year's predictions by us, you're only going to focus on the ones we got wrong.
Oh, now who told you that? Where did you hear that? I don't want to make
Little
everyone
Brody
look
told me.
bad. However, if you want to make a donation to the Tech Senior, we could make sure that we get your positive right. Anyway, we'll see how it goes, Ray. Don't you worry. I'll make you look real good.
That's not going to be easy.
And Bill, you've been busy making some interesting videos. So we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But well done.
Thank you. I have
Well done.
been
Yeah.
having fun like Bob, but
Yeah, it's fun. It's all about fun,
He's
isn't it?
becoming my mentor.
Yeah. But it is about having fun, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So we want to talk a little bit about having fun with some of the things we're doing. So we're going to talk a little bit about how we do it. And it's not that difficult. We're not, I guess, should I really tell him, Bill, that we're really not that smart? And it's just, this is really easy to do.
It really is. We'll talk about that.
Maybe we shouldn't tell people that, eh? All right. Is Chris, I guess Chris and Jim aren't here, eh? No, I haven't seen them. All right. Bob, do you want to take it away? Let's get going.
Here's my Tech Talk and Beyond for the week ending December 20th, 2024. And this week's topic, Blue Sky, a breath of fresh air in social media. In a world dominated by algorithm-driven, ad-filled social media giants like Facebook and X, Blue Sky swoops in as a refreshing alternative. It's like discovering a hidden cafe in a bustling city, familiar yet distinctly more personal, relaxed, and appealing. But what exactly is Blue Sky, and why are so many users gravitating toward it? Let's dive into the details. What is Blue Sky? Blue Sky is a decentralized social media platform designed to give users greater control over their data and online experience. Founded by Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey back in 2019. It started as a project to explore decentralization within Twitter, but eventually spun off as an independent platform in 2021. By late 2024, Blue Sky had attracted over 20 million users, proving that there's a growing demand for change in how we interact online. At its core, Blue Sky functions like a simplified version of X. Users share short text posts, images, and videos, and engage with others through likes, reposts, and replies. However, its decentralized infrastructure and focus on user autonomy set it apart. What makes Blue Sky unique? Blue Sky reimagines social media by challenging the norm established by platforms like Facebook and X. Here's what makes it stand out. Number 1, decentralization. Most social media platforms are centralized, meaning one company controls everything, from how your feed is displayed to how your data is stored. Blue Sky, on the other hand, operates on the AT protocol, a decentralized framework that distributes power and control. This structure ensures that no single entity has overreaching authority, giving users more say in their online experience. Why it matters. Decentralization means fewer concerns about corporate censorship, algorithmic manipulation, and monopolistic practices. It puts control back in your hands. Number 2, algorithm customization. Ever felt trapped in the echo chamber of a social media algorithm? Blue Sky offers a way out. The platform allows users to choose or create their own algorithms. Want a feed filled with cat videos? You can have it. Prefer a more serious news-centric timeline? That's an option too. Why it matters. Unlike Facebook and X, where algorithms prioritize content that keeps you scrolling, often at the expense of your mental health, Blue Sky lets you decide what you see. Number 3, data ownership and privacy. Blue Sky doesn't lock your data in a corporate vault. The platform emphasizes data portability, allowing you to move your profile, content, and followers to another service if you choose. It's your data after all. Why it matters. This is a stark contrast to Facebook and X, which are notorious for collecting user data to fuel their advertising empires. Number 4, ad-free experience. Blue Sky is blissfully ad-free. Currently, there's no sign of the intrusive data mining advertisements that dominate other platforms. This creates a cleaner, more engaging user experience. Why it matters. Without ads, Blue Sky feels less like a commercial product and more like a community-focused platform. Number 5, advanced moderation tools. Tired of trolls and toxic comments? Blue Sky gives you robust tools to manage your online interactions. You can block accounts, mute specific words or hashtags, control who can reply to your posts. Why it matters. These features empower users to create a safer and more enjoyable social environment. Number 6, custom domains. Blue Sky lets users set up custom domain names as their handles. For example, @yourname.com. This isn't just a cool branding feature. It's also a form of verification. Why it matters. On platforms like Facebook and X, verification is often tied to arbitrary rules or payments. Blue Sky's approach is more user-friendly and transparent. Number 7, starter packs. New to Blue Sky, the platform offers starter packs, curated collections of accounts and topics to follow, helping users quickly immerse themselves in the communities they care about. Why it matters. This feature reduces the empty room feeling new users often experience on other platforms. How does Blue Sky compare to Facebook and X? Facebook, strengths. Facebook offers a comprehensive suite of features, groups, marketplaces, events, and more. Weakness. It's also infamous for invasive data collection and algorithmic manipulation. Blue Sky's advantage, with a simpler interface and a focus on decentralization, Blue Sky is a breath of fresh air for users overwhelmed by Facebook's clutter and privacy concerns. X, formerly Twitter, strengths. X excels in real-time conversations and public discourse. Weakness, toxicity, opaque algorithms, and an increasing focus on monetization have driven many users away. Blue Sky's advantage. Blue Sky offers a similar microblogging experience without the baggage of centralized control and ad-driven algorithms. Why should you join Blue Sky? If you're tired of social media platforms that prioritize profits over people, Blue Sky might be the solution. Here's why you should give it a try. Personalized experience. Customizable algorithms mean you see what matters most to you. Data freedom. You own your data and can take it elsewhere if needed. Community focus. Blue Sky fosters organic, meaningful interactions without the noise of ads and engagement traps. The future of Blue Sky. While still in its growth phase, Blue Sky represents a promising shift in social media. It's not trying to be everything to everyone. It's aiming to create a better experience for users who value control, privacy, and authenticity. Whether it can maintain this ethos as it scales remains to be seen. But for now, it's a refreshing alternative in a crowded market. Blue Sky is more than a platform. It's a philosophy, one that prioritizes users over advertisers and autonomy over control. Stay safe, stay secure, and if you're ready to take back your social media experience, Blue Sky might just be your next favorite app. You'll find me there at the following link. You'll find the video used in today's Tech Talk at the link listed. Did you know? Candy canes weren't always curvy. Did you know the candy cane's iconic hook shape didn't exist until the 17th century? Originally, they were straight sticks of sugar candy. It's believed that the curve was added by a choirmaster to symbolize a shepherd's crook, making them easier to hang on Christmas trees. The first artificial Christmas trees were made of goose feathers, long before plastic trees. Germans in the 19th century crafted artificial Christmas trees from dyed goose feathers. These feathered trees were created to help preserve forests by reducing the demand for live trees. The world's largest snowflake was found in Montana. According to the Guinness World Records, the largest snowflake ever recorded fell in Fort Keogh, Montana in 1887. It measured a whopping 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick. Talk about a frosty giant. Just thought you might like to know. Poetry and imagination begin life, thanks to Florence Nightingale. And that's a wrap for this week's Tech Talk and Beyond. I hope all of you have a blessed and happy Christmas.
Hello there. It's Santa with a little reminder. The magic of Christmas starts with you. Your kindness and love light up this season like the brightest star. Keep spreading that joy, and I promise you'll feel the magic all year long. Merry Christmas.
Stay safe, stay secure, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye, and thanks for reading, watching, and listening.
Thanks, Bob. Well done. Interesting. Sky, I think I might just join.
It's time to try it. Give it a shot.
I have some questions later.
Yeah, I think we'll do I know there'll be a lot of questions for Bob about this, but I think we'll do the questions in the Q&A, okay? I mean, there are a lot of people are asking, how does it make money? Bob, but you might think a bit about that, and then we'll deal with that in the Q&A, but very interesting. Well, thank you so much. It was well done, Bob. Excellent. All right. Christmas presents. If you haven't bought your Christmas presents and you are just sitting there going, I got to get something, this is going to help you. So let me show you how to get your Christmas present. I've got presents for Bob. I've got Ray's present. I've got Bill's present. I've got Chris's present, but I've left someone out. Who have I? Let me think. Oh no! Hewie Poplock. I haven't got him a Christmas present. 3 more days to Christmas. What am I going to do? Oh my gosh, I've made a big mistake. How am I going to get help? It's Ron Brown with Tech for Senior, where we help seniors with last-minute gift suggestions to get you out of crisis situations. Let's have a look what we're going to help you with today. Okay, so I've left it too late. I've only got 3 days, don't tell Hewie, to get him his Christmas present. So how can I quickly find that? And I've enlisted Bliss, B-L-I-S-S. This is a virtual shopper that's going to help me find the best Christmas present for Hewie in the budget I want and get him a tech gift. So let me show you how this works. It's a good one. You'll want to see it.
Hey there, I'm Bliss. So excited to meet you. I'm your personal AI gift shopper, here to help you find the perfect gift for every occasion and person in your life. Imagine this, a special occasion is approaching, and you want to find that one-of-a-kind, jaw-dropping gift that will leave the recipient speechless. But let's be honest, finding that gem can feel like searching for a needle in a haystack. You start browsing countless blogs and scrolling through endless pages of generic articles, thinking, no, that won't do. Too cliché, too predictable. Hours pass, and you feel like you're going in circles, desperately trying to uncover something truly original and surprising. The struggle is real, my friend. Then comes the personalization dilemma. You want this gift to be uniquely tailored to the person you're gifting it to. You rack your brain, trying to find something that matches their interests, hobbies, and preferences, but you're stuck in a sea of uninspiring gift options. It's like putting together a puzzle without all the pieces. That's why I'm here. I'm here to make your gifting experience a breeze. I will help you find the perfect, personalized gift that will knock their socks off. And the best part? It'll only take a few minutes. With my assistance, you can say goodbye to the stress of gift shopping and hello to a delightful experience. Now, let's talk about what makes me tick. I'm powered by GPT, a super smart AI engine that keeps on learning and growing. Think of me as your tireless personal shopper, sifting through a gazillion articles and products to find the most incredible and unique gifts out there. I work around the clock because, hey, gifts don't wait for anyone. My suggestions aren't based on what's popular or what advertisers want you to see. Nope, they're all about you and the person you're shopping for. It's all about tailoring the perfect gift to their tastes and your relationship. Unlike your run-of-the-mill ChatGPT, I take a proactive approach. That means I won't just sit around twiddling my virtual thumbs. Nope, I'll actively ask you questions about the occasion and the person you're gifting. By getting to know them better, I can hone in on the right gift ideas that will leave them thrilled. And here's the icing on the cake. When I suggest a gift idea, I don't just leave it at that. I go the extra mile and provide you with actual products you can buy in a few clicks. I'll pull some photos, descriptions, and real-time price data from Amazon. It's like having a virtual gift shopping spree with me by your side. Now, you might ask, who created this gifting site? That would be Lior, a person whose own gift-giving experiences were, well, let's just say they left room for improvement. That's where I come in. He built me to ensure no one else would have to go through the same guesswork. While Lior might have a debatable taste in gifts, he had a worthy goal: to utilize AI to make gifting not just easier, but also fun and meaningful. Dream Gift is totally free to use. Yes, you heard that right. We're here to make your gifting experience easier and more enjoyable, without costing you a dime. So, let's embark on this gifting journey together and make gifting effortless, fun, and absolutely unforgettable.
So Dream Gift is going to help me find a gift for Hewie Poplock. My friend, I've left too late now to find a real great present, but I'm going to try. And Dream Gift is going to help me. So the website is called dreamgift.ai. The important thing for you to understand about this is it's free. There's no sign in, no login, no cost. It's just a website to help you with your shopping. So let's have a look. This is the homepage that you're on. You'll see up top here, it says dreamgift.ai. And of course, you'll see some of the sponsors of this site here, which of course are very notable, reputable companies, right? So let's start a chat. We got to get going on this to find Hewie a present. So I'm going to hit start a chat, and it brings up this this information here. Now you'll see you can start a new conversation. It says, "Hi, I am Bliss, your brilliant AI gift shopper. I'll tell you how to find the perfect personalized gift for that special person." So what's the occasion? Well, let's come down here, and you can let's come down, and we're going to see here a Christmas gift. Let's click this one. Could be Sandra's secret Santa. Could be New Year. Could be Valentine's. But we're going to use only 6 days. Oh my gosh, 6 days to find Hewie a present. So we're going to click this, and it's going to come up. And now we're going to find who's the lucky individual deserving this fabulous gift. Well, what am I going to call Hewie? Well, he's a friend, friends, best friend, myself, not my husband, boyfriend, fiance. You see, you can go down here and you can choose whatever you want to identify that individual as. But we're going to say, let's say he's a best friend, okay? And then we're going to come up, and it's going to ask us how old this individual is. Well, I think we'll call him a senior. See, the nice thing is it goes up to 40, 60 is middle age, and then they have a senior, which we really don't know what the age is there, but we'll just leave it at that, and we're going to call Hewie a senior. Do you mind sharing their gender? Well, I know Hewie's gender. It's male, right? Now, what are some of the interests and hobbies that make them smile? Well, tech and gadgets for sure. I think, let's have a look. Let's go down here to all these ones, and art and design. What will Hewie be interested in? maybe maybe music. Let's click music. We'll click some music and see what else we get. And we're going to come over to the right and we're going to click this little button here. And then it says, last but not least, how much are you willing to spend on this spectacular gift? And I'm going to put in $50 to $100. Now remember, this is US dollars, so we'll do that. And then it says, hold tight while I work my magic to find you a sensational gift. Well, let's see what happens here. All right, let's see what we came up with after the search. Okay, let's come down. Well, the first thing, smart speaker with assistant. That's a good choice. And you see it lists a bunch of them here, and we come across here, and we've got glasses, speakers, smart glasses, I guess. And so let's come back here. And suppose what I said, well, let's maybe get Google Audio Bluetooth. Let's click this. And bingo, it takes us right to Amazon. Now, this is my US Amazon account, and here we have a lot of choices of our speakers that we can use. So let's go down here and high quality record player. Noise canceling headphones. Everyone can use noise canceling headphones. Let's have a look. Again, we placed our budget in the I guess I don't know if they have these. Let's just go back here. Let's choose another one. Let's come over here. Look here. Sony noise canceling headphones. We'll bring these up, and 50% off, 51% off. Limited time deal. These were $123. This is my US account. Oh no. Now that's interesting. It switched from my Canadian account. All right, let's come down. Smart home music systems, portable Bluetooth speakers. See what's going on here. This is now switched to my Canadian account, and that's why it switched. So we have prices. These are in Canadian dollars, but this gives me some choice on Bluetooth, digital music subscription card, smart watches, wireless earbuds, vinyl record storage case, good idea, smart light bulbs, high quality turntables, all sorts personalized music playlist, playlist book, some retro inspired Bluetooth radio, all the way down here, all sorts of choices, which you can now narrow that search down. If you liked more and you wanted more specifics, then you could sort of look into that as well. So I'm going to have some fun looking at this and seeing where we go. So there you have it, www.dreamgift.ai. Give Bliss a try. I think you'll find it will help you for those last-minute shopping crises. Yes, Hewie did get a gift. He doesn't know what it is yet, but that will, I'm sure he'll be happy with it. Bliss saved my bacon on that one. Anyway, I'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching Tech for Senior. We do work awful hard making these videos, and we sure appreciate that like and subscribe. And also, for those of you who can help us with a donation to our coffee fund is always helpful. Until we see you again, have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. There you go, Hewie. Worked hard.
Right. I can't wait, and I got a notice from Amazon. I have a package coming today. I wonder if that's the one you ordered for me.
Exactly. You never know. There you go. There you go. So if you're really stuck and you got to make some choices in the next 3 days, give it a try. It's free. There's no cost to it. All right, Hugh, do you want to take it away? I'm really interested in your presentation today.
It's Christmas time. All of your guests want your Wi-Fi password. Creating a secure guest Wi-Fi network for your home. Setting up a guest Wi-Fi network is a great way to provide internet access to visitors while keeping your main network secure. Guest networks isolate visitors' devices from your main network. reducing the risk of unauthorized access to sensitive data and resources. This is crucial for protecting shared files, printers, and personal information from potential threats posed by guests' devices. Here's how to create one. I'm Hewie Poplock. Accessing your router's settings. Connect to your home network. Connect your device to your home network via Wi-Fi or Ethernet cable. Open a web browser and enter your router's IP address. Typically, it's 192.168.0.1 or 192.168.1.1. There also may be some software provided by your router's company. Log in to admin panel. Log into your router's admin panel using your username and password. If you don't know your router's username and password, you can usually find this information on the underside of the router. The default username is often admin and the default password is often password. However, that's changing, and so you'll see the information on the bottom of your router. Here is my router and the information for it. Here's a Netgear, and here's another Netgear. You'll notice it has a serial number, MAC address, the name of the Wi-Fi network that will appear on your phone or the device that you're connecting it to, and then the network key or password. In my case, I signed in with 192.168.0.1. This is the screen that I get. However, TP-Link also has some software, and they tell me to get to that software, just type in TP-Link Wi-Fi.net. When I do, it gives me the same screen. I just don't have to remember which set of numbers that I need to log in. Then it wants a local password, which I set up, so I have it in my password manager. This is the password to get into the software once you got into your router. Once you get in, you'll see some information. This happens to be what the TP-Link gives me. And then I go into the wireless part, and you'll see that it shows the password, and it shows that the 2.4 gigahertz and the 5 gigahertz are enabled, and what their names are. So those are the names that I see when I am connecting with a phone or with a computer. If I move down the page, I'll then see guest network. Enable the wireless bands you want your guest to use and complete the related information. So I can enable both the 2.4 and the 5 gigahertz. Depending upon what equipment they have, you might want to do both. And then under security, you definitely want to put security, and when you do, here's what it looks like in one page. But when you do, enabling the guest network, local guest network settings, look for guest network or your guest Wi-Fi in your router settings. Enable guest network, choose that option, and when you do, you'll see as you put the check mark next to enable, the two of them, it gives you what that network name is going to be. You can change that, and I did. I changed it to my family and my family 5G. And then I put on security, and as soon as you click on one of the securities, either the WPA2 or the WPA3, it'll then ask for a password. And so then you'll make up a password. This will be for your guests, for the guests part of the network. So configuring your guest network, choose a network name. Choose a network name or SSID for your guest network. Again, I called mine My Family and My Family 5G. This is the name that'll appear when guests are searching for Wi-Fi networks. Select security type, either the WPA2 or WPA3. Either one is recommended, so this will encrypt the data that is sent over the network, making it more difficult for hackers to intercept. Then set a password for the guest network. This will prevent unauthorized users from connecting to the network. Make sure to use a strong password that's at least 8 characters long and includes a mix of upper and lower case letters, numbers, and symbols. You definitely don't want to leave it without a password, because if you do, that means anyone going by your house or stopping around your house, they'll be able to access your guest internet without a password. They just see it and then it's open. So make sure you add a password. And then configure bandwidth limitations if part of the software. Configure bandwidth limitations if desired. This will prevent guests from using up all of your bandwidth, which could slow down your internet connection for other devices. Sometimes the bandwidth limitations may be how many hours they can use it or how much bandwidth they get. So it depends upon the router that you use, which bandwidth limitations they will give you. Additional settings: disable local network access and set up access controls, which I just talked about. And then finalizing your setup, save the settings, and then test your guest network, which I did here. Here's my phone, and I went into the Wi-Fi. The TP-Link 19E4 5G is the link to my router. It also shows my family and my family 5G. Those are the ones that your family will use, and you'll give them that password. It will not be the same, or make sure it's not the same as the password you have for your Wi-Fi. And then they can enter their password when they choose which one they want. They can auto connect so that if they need to get on later on in the day or later on in their visit, it will automatically reconnect them. They don't have to type in the password each time. I opened up so I could see what the password was to make sure that is what I typed in. When you click on that, then it will connect my family 5G instead of the TP-Link one, so that now that phone is on my guest network. Now here's a table showing several leading brands of routers, their addresses to access the router software, and whether they have an option for guest network. Looks like most of the major brands do have guest network options. The one ability is if you have a Comcast or Xfinity router, you may not have that ability. But it also shows which of the router software access addresses you want to try to use. The Google Nest and Amazon Arrow have their own software. Most of the others will use either the .1.1 or the 0.1. Important note, the Comcast Xfinity routers, most of them use 10.0.0.1 as the default access address. Native guest networks feature is not available for residential customers. And alternative options include using a secondary network name or putting the gateway in a bridge mode and then using a third-party router with a guest network capabilities. In other words, add another router to your router and have them sign into that. Here are some examples of what the software looks like on different routers. On the Asus router, you enter the router app by clicking on a button, or you will type in the address. You'll see that you'll have the Wi-Fi. You want to choose the Wi-Fi, then share your Wi-Fi, and then you can share with family or with your friends. And I'm not sure what the differences with those are, but you can do either. And then if you choose your family, it will then give you the Wi-Fi network name and the password and a QR code. You can cut that, you can print that, cut it out and put it on your refrigerator. So they can just use the QR code, or they can type in when they go to set up and link to your network. Here's some choices they may have, and then you might be able to set it up for so many hours and unlimited or custom. Here's the network router and some of the settings there where you can enable the guest network, you can enable the SSID broadcast. You might want to turn off the allow guests to see each other and access my local network. It also has the security options, but you'll notice it only has WPA2. If you're going to plug in an extra router, you plug it right into your router with an Ethernet cable, give them access to the wireless AP or access point as opposed to your regular router. It will pick up the internet from that. It will not give them access to your network and your information. Here's the router that I have. I'm not recommending it. I'm only showing you what I have. There's the box that came in. It has super fast 1.8 gigabit per second Wi-Fi, router coverage, next-gen platform, parental controls, works with most ISPs. It's one mesh, it's easy setup and backward compatible. Here's from Amazon. I purchased it in July of 2021. So it's not a new router by any means. The price has gone down. It's now $80. Again, I'm not recommending this. This happens to be the one I have, but it is not the most recent router that's out there. Don't be this guy after the guests have left. Secure your home network using a guest Wi-Fi account. Creating a secure guest Wi-Fi network for your home. I'm Hewie Poplock.
Well done. Well done. Good. I'm sure you have lots of questions about that, but well done, and something that everyone should be doing. Excellent. All right. I wanted to move on now, and I want to play a video that Bill sent me. Bill is now I want you to watch this video. It's a cute little video, but you know, it's something like Disney would create. It's really good. So Bill's going to tell us how he did that in a minute, but let me just share this and play it. It's sort of fun. Just sit back and listen to it. It's a fun little video.
Oh, hello there, my friends. Well, I suppose you could call me the Christmas bear. However, I'm not entirely sure what that means just yet. You see, I absolutely love Christmas. It's the most wonderful time of the year. The twinkling lights, the festive music, and oh, the presents! It's all so magical. I've been working on my wish list for months. It's quite impressive if I do say so myself. I hope Santa has a big sleigh. There's a new honey pot, a cozy scarf, and even a shiny new bicycle. Though I'm not quite sure how I'd ride it with these paws. Oh my, that's a lot of presents. I hope they're all for me. But then, I overheard something rather curious. Someone mentioned the true meaning of Christmas. True meaning? I thought it was all about the presents. This calls for an investigation. Off we go then, to uncover the true meaning of Christmas. I wonder if it involves more presents. First, I visited the bustling Christmas market. So many sights and smells. The gingerbread was particularly tempting. I may have sneaked a bite, or three. Then, I watched families decorating their trees. It looked like jolly good fun. I tried to help, but ended up tangled in tinsel. Not my finest moment, I must admit. I even tried caroling, though I'm not sure my growling was quite in tune. The other carolers were very polite, but I noticed they kept inching away from me. How odd. But I still couldn't quite grasp this true meaning everyone kept talking about. I saw people exchanging gifts, but that didn't seem like anything new to me. I was about to give up and go back to my wish list when something caught my eye. That's when I saw little Timmy. He was trying to reach a toy on a high shelf to give to his little brother. Without thinking, I helped him reach it. The look of joy on both their faces was, well, it was something special. Suddenly, it hit me like a snowball to the snout. The true meaning of Christmas isn't about what you get, it's about what you give, the joy you bring to others. From that moment on, I became a different kind of Christmas bear, one who spreads cheer and joy by helping others. I started by helping the elves in Santa's workshop. Did you know they have a terrible time reaching high shelves? Then I assisted Mrs. Claus with her baking, though I think I ate more cookies than I actually helped make. I even volunteered to test the toys. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. And you know what? It feels even better than getting presents. Who would have thought? Now don't get me wrong, I still love receiving gifts. I am a bear after all, but there's something magical about seeing others smile because of something you've done. So this Christmas, why not try being a Christmas bear yourself? Spread some joy, lend a helping paw, and discover the season's true meaning. To all of my friends and family, have a very, very Merry Christmas.
Bill, that was really, really good.
Thank you.
Now, How did you do that? I mean, that looked like it came out of Disney. I mean, it is really amazing. Do you have a lot of experience in making videos?
None at all.
None? You kidding?
Not at all. That's
How
my
did you do that then?
Well, I began with a topic because I've always been fascinated with teddy bears since I was a little kid. And so that's the first thing that came to mind. And teddy bears are sort of associated with Christmas. And so I thought, well, why not talk about the meaning of Christmas using a bear as the subject? And so I used ChatGPT and I uh, just put that in. It says, I want a story about a bear and Christmas. And so it gave me several different ideas. So then I took that and edited it in Word. I didn't use, because, ChatGPT will give you just a laundry list of stuff. And so I edited that in Word, and then I created my prompt, which tell the story of the true meaning of a Christmas using a bear. And I use Video IA, which is a new software that I've discovered. And I have the paid version. And they have something they call text to video. So I just put the text in, which creates me a story about a bear talking about the true meaning of Christmas. And the software did the rest. Now I have the paid version, and it gives me several different choices. And I chose animation. And once the video was created, I went back and then edited the script again, and also edited some of the video. One of the screenshots I thought didn't work quite well with the material, so I took it out, and it allowed me to change those. And so I just substituted one that was in their stock portfolio, and then I generated the video, and the software gives me an option to publish it in Facebook. I can use YouTube, or I can keep it private. And then I also can export it to my computer as a video. So it was really fun to do. I really enjoyed it. And I made a couple others since then, but I've run out of points, so I have to wait now for several days before I can.
Well, job well done. And I guess the point that I'm trying to make is that you had very little experience in
None
making
at all.
videos, and to be able to create something like that is really something I wanted everybody to see how easy it is, and to go out and explore things and have some fun with some of this new technology, right?
Yeah, don't be afraid of your computer or experimenting, because you can't break anything. I mean, the only thing that you kind of lose out is that it's an expensive hobby.
Yeah.
How much
It's
is
the
it?
good stuff you got to pay for, right?
Well,
How much is your
I
subscription bill?
started out with the free version, and then it wouldn't allow me to do very much. So I went to another version, and so I ended up with a Mac. So it's going to be pretty expensive.
Yeah.
How much did you have to pay for the paid
Couple
version?
$100 a year for it, actually.
Okay.
But I think I'll
Um,
get the benefit out of it,
Yeah.
because I'm going to.
Let's move on. We'll come back to this in the Q&A because I want to get through with the show. Bob, do you want to take it away and get going on your presentation?
Santa and I went for a walk in the shopping mall today. Shining lights and candy canes were twinkling all the way. Jingle bells rang all around, spreading joy and cheer. His belly shook like jelly when we passed a reindeer. Children's faces lit up bright as he called them by their name. We wandered through the crowded shops, playing joyful games. Stockings hung from every corner, filled with dreams and treats. With every ho ho ho, he made the magic feel complete. Fa la la, let's celebrate this jolly time of year. With Santa by my side, there's nothing we Walking with old Santa, everything's alright. Magic snowflakes falling soft upon our happy heads. Santa showed me secret places where the night is led. Elves were busy working hard, making sure it's right. Santa winked and said to me we'd party through the night. We stopped and had some cocoa at the cozy little stand. Santa told his favorite jokes, they never go unplanned. Little kids were giggling while they pulled his snowy beard. Even the grown-ups chuckled as the Christmas cheer appeared. Fa la la, let's celebrate this jolly time of year. With Santa by my side, there's nothing we should fear. Candy, toys, and laughter filling up the night. Walking with old Santa, everything's alright.
Looks like Bob's trying to take Bob's trying to take Ray's job as a music man here.
That was definitely toe tapping.
Remember when streaming was the cheap option? The good old days. You ditched that clunky satellite dish, canceled cable, and proudly declared, I'm saving money with streaming. YouTube TV was $35 a month. You could watch live TV, and life was good. Fast forward to today, and ouch, YouTube TV is now creeping up to $83 a month. It's starting to look a lot like that satellite dish you kicked to the curb, only shinier and delivered through Wi-Fi. Now Dish Network comes waltzing back into your life like an old flame, promising I've changed and I'll save you money. And you know what? You're listening. Why streaming prices are skyrocketing. Streaming used to be the rebel, the scrappy underdog taking on overpriced cable companies. But here's the kicker. Building fancy content libraries, buying sports rights, and producing blockbuster originals isn't cheap. Someone's got to pay for it. And guess who that is? Yup, it's you. YouTube TV's latest price hike, starting January 2025, YouTube TV is bumping its price to $82.99 a month. For what? Channels you probably watch 10% of the time. And it's not just YouTube TV. Hulu and Live TV. Same deal. $83 a month. Basically, streaming services got all grown up. And now they want grown-up money. Dish Network. The I told you so comeback. While streaming keeps hiking prices, Dish Network is working on I'm stable and dependable angle. They've got 190 channels with America's top 120 plan for $84.99 a month. A 2-year price guarantee. No surprises. Free installation and bonus offers like 3 months of premium channels. Let's be honest, having a predictable bill feels like a win these days. It's like Dish is saying, hey, at least I won't ghost you with surprise fees. What's going on here? Streaming versus traditional TV isn't about cheap anymore. It's about what you actually watch and how much you're willing to pay for convenience. Streaming might still win for flexibility, no contracts. But satellite is sneaking back in with stability and better deals. So how do you save money now? Before you jump ship, again, ask yourself, What do you watch? If you need live sports, news, and premium channels, compare deals. Streaming and satellite are nearly the same price now. Any promotions? Both YouTube TV and Dish are rolling out offers, so shop around. Do you hate contracts? Streaming wins here. But if you don't mind a 2-year commitment, Dish locks in your price. The bottom line: streaming started as the budget-friendly hero, but now it's looking a lot like that expensive cable bill you thought you escaped. Meanwhile, Dish and other traditional TV services are wooing customers back with guaranteed prices and decent packages. So, is there a clear winner? Not really. The trick is to stay flexible, compare deals, and switch when it makes sense. Kind of like playing musical chairs with your TV bill. Stay safe, stay secure, and let's be honest, whether it's satellite or streaming, they're all coming for your wallet. It's just a matter of who makes you feel less ripped off. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye, and thanks for reading, watching, and listening.
Thanks, Bob. Great information. Ray, just before we get going, I want to say goodbye to our YouTubers. If you're over watching us on YouTube, thank you for coming and being here. Don't forget our premiere version coming up at 1:30, as I discussed earlier. And don't forget that No Tech for Senior Live this Thursday. We'll be seeing you back again in about a week's time next Monday right here. All right, let me just go ahead, Ray, and I'm going to stop the live stream.
Okay, today we're going to focus on Kelly Clarkson, a journey of talent and tenacity. Kelly Clarkson was born April 24th, 1982 in Fort Worth, Texas, and has a career that's really been characterized by her incredible vocal talent, heartfelt songwriting, and charismatic personality. Clarkson's passion for music was evident from a young age. Raised in Burleson, Texas, she was actively involved in her school's choir and performed in various talent shows. After graduating from high school, she moved to Los Angeles to pursue a career in music. Now, the big break for Clarkson occurred in 2002, when she auditioned for the inaugural season of American Idol. Her powerful and soulful voice captivated both judges and viewers, ultimately leading her to win the competition. Clarkson's victory on American Idol catapulted her to fame and provided her with a platform to launch a musical career. Now, following her American Idol win, Clarkson released her debut single, A Moment Like This, which topped the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Her debut album, Thankful, released in 2003, was a commercial success, featuring hit singles like Miss Independent. In 2004, Clarkson released her second album, Breakaway, which marked a significant evolution in her musical style. The album, featuring hits like Since You've Been Gone, Behind Those Hazel Eyes, and the titular track Breakaway, received critical acclaim and won 2 Grammy Awards. Clarkson continued to release successful albums. In particular, her 5th album, Stronger, earned her another Grammy Award for Best Pop Vocal Album with the lead single Stronger, What Doesn't Kill You, becoming an anthem of empowerment. Now, beyond her musical career, Clarkson has ventured into television, serving as a coach on The Voice and hosting her own talk show, The Kelly Clarkson Show, which has been praised for its genuine and heartfelt approach. She's also an author, having written children's books inspired by her own experiences as a mother. Kelly Clarkson's impact on the music industry is undeniable, with multiple Grammy Awards, countless hit singles, and a career now spanning nearly 2 decades. Today's performance is from the 2023 edition of NBC's Christmas at the Opry with the song Underneath the Tree. Toe tapping just for you, Ron.
Thanks. Good choice. Good choice. That was a great choice. Yep. Thanks a lot. Excellent. Well done. All right. I want to thank everyone for coming today. This, of course, is I guess, our Christmas show. Hopefully, you've appreciated that. We have given you some interest in AI and some of the videos you can do. We've given you a list of shopping. You can actually go and get those Christmas presents now that you really have waited too long. You've Blue Sky. Bob's talked about Blue Sky, which I'm really excited about. Lots, and Huey told about setting up a private secure network on your home system. So all great shows today, and thank you so much everyone for doing that. Again, reminder, we won't be here on this Thursday, so family time, but we'll be back next week with another show. So let's get into the Q&A. I'm going to start off the Q&A by asking Bob a question that a lot of questions have come up about this. How does Blue Sky make money if there's no advertising?
Yes, you'd have to ask Blue Sky
Well,
because there is no exactly that. There is no advertising, but I'm sure they have their ways of making. I didn't go into that part. I didn't
right.
try to figure out, okay, how are they going to stay in business?
All right. Okay. Well, I'm very popular, very interesting. Carl, go ahead.
Yeah, when somebody replies to you directly, do other people see it? Because I got a comment from Drew and I responded back to him, but I really wanted to respond to everybody.
You make the choice of either clicking on everyone or just the person who sent the message to you.
Okay, well, then I'll just cover it briefly. Drew brought up the fact that you can set up the optimization feature on the Samsung phones. And then when I went to my phone, it's Ultra, and I don't know if it's different, but you can set it up so that it's automatic. You pick optimization, auto optimization, and then you pick where you could do it automatically restart the phone whenever it detects a problem. So you don't have to manually put it on your desktop and do it. That was a convenient tip that Drew had that I didn't know about. So I just wanted to pass that on. And the other thing, maybe for you, Ray, in my church, we have a couple readings, and then the pastor reads the gospel. And my hearing isn't, one ear is not very good. I do not get 10% of what he says, but occasionally we'll have readers. There's one person, he's a lawyer, and he's also worked in radio. His speaking is perfect. And I even jokingly said to him, I could wish we could use his voice. Whoever is doing the readings, his voice would come out because I hear everything distinctly. It's the tone of his voice, not just the pausing and so forth, but the frequency or the octaves or whatever. There's almost no echoes. Is it possible? Is there software out there? Is a general question to anybody that somebody can speak into a mic and it comes out with a voice that is understandable?
The answer to that question is yes. And the software that Bill James uses, I've used as well. And you upload a 30-second video file to your to NVIDIA, and it creates a voice file. So then any future text you put in, it actually will narrate it in that voice. That technology is very simple to do and is available widely now.
Oh, well, if you could put that in the link or chat, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Excellent
Okay.
show. Everybody's just awesome. Another blowing away show for the year.
All right, Hewie, go ahead.
Yeah, just one thing that even though there's no show on Thursday, Friday is the fourth Friday of the month. So I'll be having my Let's Talk AI. And so if you're on my list, you'll be getting something in the next couple of days with our newsletter. But also, if you sent me an email saying you wanted to be added to the list in the last month, it's a good chance I don't have that anymore. So if you would resend it, only if you asked in the last month or two. Anyone before that, you're still on the list and you'll get the information.
Bill James.
Oh, I was just going to say I subscribed to Blue Sky, but I'm having a terrible time trying to find people that I know on it. The interface for me is seems to be very complex, so I just wanted to know, ask Bob if he had any knowledge of how easily you can find individuals. You say that you're on it. Can't even find you.
I'm on it as Bob 3160 at. But is there a simple way? No, I signed up and I use it primarily to pass along the links to my videos. I use it in that way. I don't actually use it to communicate with family and friends. That isn't why I signed up.
All right, Murray, go ahead. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Yeah, I put a link in the, or put in something in the chat that says how Blue Sky intends to make money, how they got the money that they've got now. And the NVIDIA AI, I missed, I know he said how much it was, but I missed that. How much is it?
Oh, the NVIDIA, I think it's, Bill, is it $25 a month?
Well, there's the free version, then it exponentially goes up.
So what do you pay?
I'm paying close to 200 a year now.
But that's what's 25 times 12 be about 6. So
Wait.
you're getting a good deal on that then.
The video you did was sure good.
Well,
was.
thank you.
If you put it on YouTube, maybe you'll get enough hits to get some revenue.
Well, I think I'm gonna pass on that for now.
You did put it on YouTube, didn't you, Bill?
I think it is on there, but I don't know if it's actually public. I think it's just a link so that people can, when I send out the link, so people can get to it that way, but it's not.
Do you mind if I put it in our newsletter with a link, maybe?
Oh, sure. No
people
problem.
Could watch it. I don't think there's anything private about it. You're happy if people watch it, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just a little intimidated by the quality, but
the quality is like Walt Disney. Are you kidding?
well, you see it from your eyes and you say, oh my gosh, I could have done differently. But anyway, but thank you.
It's a lot better than the awful lot of the, than the animation in movies that you see these days. I mean, some of Disney's is really good, but even some of Disney's is any better than that.
Yeah.
But the thing, Murray, about it is that it is, Bill admits that he doesn't do that. Like I do this all day long, and Hewie and I and Bob, we make videos all week, right? That's what we do. But Bill doesn't. And Bill is, this really is quite amazing, I think, for to such a good quality, and how he was able to do that. So, and remember, this is just starting. What are we going to be doing in another year from now? Like Bill, we'll as I always say, Hughie and I can retire. We'll have avatars. It'll create shows. You won't know we're not here, and it'll go on forever, right, Hughie? Unmute yourself. All right.
Absolutely.
We'll go on forever. So I put the link in the chat for in video.
And JJ's puts some pricing in there.
Some prices, yeah, it depends. I mean, it depends. This would take an enormous amount of CPU of electrical energy. Bill probably used a couple of gigawatts or megawatts of power to make that video. I know, but it probably took a lot of AI computing to get that done.
I'm surprised. My computer is just it's an i7, but it's not one of the new AI versions. But it renders perfectly, and there's no problem.
Yeah, but that's doing it in the cloud. This NVIDIA does it in the cloud.
Right.
It's doing it in the cloud. It's not doing it on your computer.
It's not using your computer at all. So
yeah. So otherwise it'd probably still be working to get the video done, So anyway. All right, that's good. Any other questions before we go and have a great Christmas? No other questions? All right. Well, I want to thank everyone for coming today. I do want to thank you for being here, and we wish you, Hugh and I want to wish everyone a very, very Merry Christmas.
Yes.
And we look forward to season 6 coming up in the new year. We will be here next week. And of course, Huey has his, on Friday, has his AI. And remember, no Tech for Senior Live on Thursday. Please remember that. And it will be back the following week. So thank you for coming again, and thank everyone for their great presentations today. Good show. All right. Bye now.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry